What?
We're just live? Okay.
We went live. Hey everyone.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I don't know
Do it live.
what's up, but
Wait, time out.
Everything.
I deafed myself so I could hear the stream to make sure our audio was fine. So everyone keep on talking.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Everyone keep on
you
talking,
can
but
do
I'm
that
checking.
silently.
Yeah,
So,
apologies to everyone at
Jack
home
over here.
for the hectic.
Oh my god.
So, we Dan is not here tonight, and he usually runs the stream. He usually sets everything up, but he is not present. So I'm we're remoting in to his computer, which he set up before he left, to start the stream, and it was doing shit. Everything good, Jack?
It's good. Everything sounds great. I'm getting over flooded now. I'm closing the stream. Anyways, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
What?
But I'm remoting into Dan's computer to start and stop the stream, and we tried to start like 5 minutes ago, and it just would not abide. It was giving me some kind of error, and I literally hit start stream to take a picture of the error message to send to Dan, and then it just went live. So if that wasn't as clean of an intro as it usually is, that's why.
Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
5 heads this time.
you may notice
we're
that
5 head.
the setup is slightly different this time. Instead of
It is,
Piper sitting behind me, there's a fan because our AC's been broken for a month.
Whoa.
It is mostly my fault, just because it's really thundery and windy, and if it was just rain, like, I could make it up there, but the wind is so like high going into Knoxville that, like, I just know my car would be.
Yeah.
So I just had to take the L for this one.
So yeah, Piper's at home tonight, which is fine. We improvised a setup, so we're a little small. And
By the way, Matt,
yeah, what's up?
if you do want music to play in the background but not too loud, you can increase the intro. It's just tavern music. So if you want to. Just do
I'd
not put
rather
it
not
high.
mess with it.
You know, that's fair, man. I'm just trying to give you options.
So I'll figure out music.
It's fine.
Figure out music off stream. So we got 5 people, 5 heads tonight, instead of our usual 4, but that's okay. Jack is currently on Mars, as you can tell from his lighting.
I don't know why it's so bad, by the way. It was actually fine.
Looks cozy.
I'll let you know right now, I'm sweating.
Yeah, me too. So we let's switch off this. So
Intro! Let's do an intro!
I'm all flustered and tired because I had to work today.
Let's just
It was
go
a
through
very
the normal
easy
intro.
show, but, broken couch. I'm Matt. Hold on, I have the stream so I can actually point in the right direction. Hold on.
Let me too. Let me actually
Down
keep the stream
this
too.
way. I pointed the wrong way, but up top is Piper.
Whoop.
Below her is Jack.
Eh.
Over on this side, this side, we got Adam and James, and premiering for the first time ever is this map, which was just placed there to fill space, because otherwise it would just be a green void. And keep it a little interesting.
Yeah.
So, getting into it. Haven't streamed in the last couple weeks just because life finds a way. I got COVID.
Dumbass.
I was fine. Handled it like a champ. But well, the first weekend I was working a music festival, which is where I got COVID from. Then the next week I was still sick with COVID, not feeling great. I think Adam also couldn't be there. So we missed that week. And then last week, I think both Adam and Dan were going to be out. And so we're like, oh, fuck.
And it was me too. I was running a 103.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You're running
Yeah,
103
and-
miles
and-
per hour?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. And Piper had a flu.
I had to, yeah, oh my
fast.
God. My biological father had to give me IV fluids in the parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
I wasn't dehydrated. I kept sweating. I just kept sweating.
To clarify, her dad is an EMT.
Yeah, my dad's a paramedic. My biological father's a paramedic.
He just found a
You're
fucking
qualified to
IV
get-
bag on the road and was like,
No.
this'll do.
Your dad, who's just some
No,
random
he
dude found
legitimately-
an IV drip.
Yeah, no, I call
I
this
just
man and
happen
I'm
to have
like,
this in my trunk.
yeah, no, I call this man and I'm like, Dad, I'm not doing okay. Can you please bring me? I asked him to bring me Finagrin, which is a stomach medicine, and then some zinc for like my autoimmune. And he was like, don't even worry, I got you. And he comes over and he's like, I brought IV fluid.
Drink this.
And
Drink
he
this.
was just like,
I'm not going to put that on my mouth. Don't worry.
Yeah, he
I'll
just
do it
stuck
for you.
Yeah, no, there were several times where my mom, who is also in the medical field, she was just like, it shouldn't be lasting this long. The flu does not last 7 days.
I mean, it's not surprising
And,
with your immune system.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
expressed to her, and she was just like, "Deal." So she was more pissed than I was.
Anyway, I guess getting into a recap
Oh my
for all of
God.
us. Because,
Good
man,
luck.
I don't even know how much I remember.
It's a fever dream. If anything, I think Kelfor remembers everything, right?
Yeah, I do actually.
Good.
Oh.
Do you want me to give
You
the
can run the
rundown?
recap this time, asshole.
But you have to do it in Hellforce voice.
Oh my fuck, dude, that Kelfor voice. I started playing a different character, Gex, and I don't know if I can do
You
Kelfor
can't
anymore.
tell me it's hard to go from "Hello, my name is yes" to back to just a basic Russian accent.
Fuck you.
I'll give the
I mean,
recap.
he's not wrong.
No, it's fine. So last time on Dragon, you go.
Someone get the recap. God damn
So,
it.
last time on Dungeons and Dragons.
The Dungeons and Dragons.
This is the Dungeons and Dragons. Last time, the gang was still in Kirika. I almost said Lind because my brain is juice. They've been investigating a series of weird shit that's been happening. And 2 sessions ago, did a lot of investigating and detective work, and made a good bit of progress in their investigation.
We're smart.
And then, but then kind of hit a roadblock where it's like, don't really know how we can progress at the moment. So like, okay, we'll keep an eye on this target who we have in protective custody, kinda. And we're there with him for a few days until Kelfor got a little stir crazy and did some sleuthing, at the bookstore, went potion shopping again a little bit, and then searched for that elusive masseuse that he's been on about, to which they found.
Rolled a nat
And-
20 on investigation, by the way.
The best nat 20 I've
Yeah.
ever rolled in my fucking life.
Arguably the worst one I've ever had to deal with. Damage is one thing, but a 2-hour spa trip is something else.
I love it.
So, the group, apart from Drac, who stayed behind to watch Ricket, the target,
He lost the game of draw straws. Truly, poor guy.
Dark
had
game.
to.
I will
Well, you guys,
massage.
in fairness, you guys were, the original plan was just to go to the bookstore, so it makes sense that Drac would sit out from that. But then Kelfor was like, "But what if?"
Listen here. Fuck that guy, am I right?
They're gonna get back to Drac, and Drac's gonna be like, "Why you smell so good?"
I tripped in
Yeah,
a puddle.
to be fair, we came back completely spotless and very clean.
Yes,
But
Oh, yeah.
Drac was just at the table.
freshly laundered clothes.
Can I
Yeah,
also
that's
ask?
how Drac was at the table, how Adam was sitting.
I just imagine Drac just sitting at the table with his head in his hands, and on one side is Ricket like scratching at his meth bugs, and then on the other side is Hell Yeah doing a keg stand.
Take into consideration, hell yeah.
Can I?
Hell yeah.
Can I also bring this up, Matt? I brought this up quickly. I don't know if you have thought about it or anything, but if you have, did we get any buffs or temporary health from doing that spa day?
Yes. Thank you for bringing that up, because I thought about it and I forgot. But everyone who went to the spa, you can roll 3 hit dice and gain that much in temporary HP.
What would I put into my electronic dice roller?
Let me look up what cleric hit dice are, because I don't.
I think
play
cleric's a D8, but I'm not sure. Might be D8 or D6.
I think it's a D8.
They have a pretty
Definitely
high
not a
one.
D6. And I don't think it's a D10 because that's more the martial classes.
It's a D8.
64.
So I roll 3d8.
Yeah, 3D8, and then add that for temporary on your max health. You would add that as temporary health.
Yeah, it's an option in the app.
All right.
10 HP.
Let's see.
I get-
I also got a
Yeah.
dice tower from my boy James. Thank you, James. I
Yeah.
love you. And I'm gonna
so
start using
red
it.
in your lighting.
I got an
Pink.
8, a 7, so 15, another 8.
Oh my
man.
god. You gotta
And
stop.
that ones are
rolling.
gonna come during the battle. I can.
I know.
Of course they are.
So
They have to.
Always
You
goes.
can't keep getting away with
Wait
this.
with this.
I have this much health
You're a
now.
fucking min-maxing
see.
natural and critical roller.
I'm so, dude. I don't plan this.
I know.
How much did you get for Kelfor?
23 extra hit points.
23. Nevia got 24. She rolled
Fuck!
2 10s and
I
a
got-
4.
I got 13.
I get my my HP back to original. For some reason, my HP. Yes.
So what you will do is just click on it, and do you have this menu up? I hate that it blurs out. I'm actually gonna take that off. I'll actually see. I'm gonna take my blur off. So do you have this screen?
Yes.
Did you lose any health?
Yeah, it's showing my health is lower than it usually is.
Go ahead then and hit the 3 dots at the top right and do short long rest and hit long rest. And it should look like
Oh,
this.
mine doesn't have that option.
Go ahead then and on your HP when heal, just put like as much heal as possible. Put
Yeah,
100
just put
heal.
put a large number, and it'll
And that should
put you
take you to
back at your
max.
max.
I
And then just
accidentally
tap it.
put. Oh no! Now I'm back. I hit damage. And okay, hold
Now
on.
you're dead.
Damn, Emmy died.
Again.
Imagine dying at a spa.
Cringe.
You fucking got too beautied up.
There's
Well,
another
with
campaign.
her-
Oh,
With her temp HP, Ares currently has over 100 hit points.
Nice.
I'm
So
at 64.
64.
So am I.
I'm at 70.
Hey,
And Drax sitting over here fucking
Drax still
stressed
a
out.
dirty, nasty little guy.
Yep, I'm over here with normal HP and I'm still
I
beefing.
promise I will pay for Drax deluxe spa treatment.
You have
Me.
70 health.
Me.
Yeah.
Nevia has 76. How are you so close to her in HP?
I don't know.
And she's a fighter.
She is I don't know.
What level are we at?
We're at level
Five.
5. My maximum HP is 47. I think.
Mine's 51, baby.
Mine is also 51.
My max currently is 64.
So that kind of matches.
We have 3 people at 64 right now.
One at 70, one at 76, and one at 103.
I don't know how I got close to
Hit me
Nevia,
in
but
that
all I know
small
is that
team
she has
points
to
I come out with.
step up her fucking game.
But anyway, with the recap, continuing, while they were out, Kel4 in the bookstore found an interesting book that could allude to one of the other people in the vision that Byra showed them. I don't remember what else happened in the bookstore. I feel like there was something else, but I don't remember it.
And
Emmy,
he got books.
Yeah, Emmy got book.
I think I read
I got
the book
one
on
potion.
the one that was like quote unquote sacrilegious.
Yeah.
I got
The one
book.
about humans fending off aliens.
Emmy got Scroll of Fear, Book of Toads of Damnation, Scroll of Comprehend Languages.
Codes of Damnation.
oh, at the potion store, I got another potion of ice cold resist for me. The one I
Yeah.
hand Drac. Yeah.
The book I was referring to is when we were investigating. I don't remember what I did at
Yes.
the bookstore.
Yeah, I don't remember which one you bought. But I think you bought a book. Don't remember.
Yeah.
Could just
we'll
flip
find
through
out.
one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they went to the potion store. They bought some potions. They didn't have a reason for the investigation to go to the potion store, but they did go.
Well, we went to the potion store to see how long it would take them to go ahead and build the thing for Ricket. Because
Right.
the Dispel Magic Potion worked on our the random woman, the
Yeah.
Whammon.
The one that had a forget spell.
But whenever we used it on her, it got rid of the Forget spell, but she couldn't remember anything.
Right. Yeah, which that will be ready soon. I believe I should have rewatched the episode before this, but I had to work. I believe they said a day left. That sounds like something I would do. And then, yeah, they went to the spa, had a good time. And while they were there, Nevia had picked up a book from the bookstore, and she was kind of flipping through it while just kind of relaxing in the sauna, like the hot springs kind of area. And it was about divinity and gods interacting with man, and she sort of made a connection to the visions that each of you had, which you all kind of discussed between yourselves, Chad. So now everyone knows each other's visions except for Drac.
Man, he should have just came with us. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't know.
But
Babysitting your mess. Our mess.
Our mess. Thank you very much,
It's our
fucker.
job. Thank you very much.
I fully expected him to be like, I don't know, phoning your mom.
hey,
I'm pretty sure my mom could kick your
I have the
ass.
power to say that Kel4's mom is canonically a MILF.
God damn it.
I just show up.
All right, so we went to my house. Can we go to Kelfor's house next?
Yeah, like
I
3,000
don't-
miles away.
Don't worry
Just
about my
all-
place.
It's not that
Just
far. It's like
all of us.
1,000 miles away.
All of us just.
Don't worry, I've already got the address saved.
James, why?
Uh-oh.
No! It should be fine. It's going to default back to normal, I'm pretty sure, if you look at the
Yeah,
stream.
there we go. I just jumped down to James's square.
Literally, don't know what the fuck just happened.
You literally got
cut out.
you got flashbanged off Discord, dude. How does it feel?
Reality can be whatever
Is
I want.
Kelfor's mom a cat?
We're
I
sure
don't know if we ever discussed race, but probably, yeah.
Just a house
I
cat.
think
Not even a taxi.
his dad's a human. It's so weird.
His dad is a pirate.
I think
We don't have to go into my
Kel4's,
backstory yet.
a purebred. I think both his parents are Tabaxi.
You better believe
Or was
Emmy's
something
just like,
discussed.
it's, you know how like you grab Sirius's head around these two grown ass people just.
Anyway,
But yeah, they all discussed their missions and or not missions, visions. I'm tired. I woke up at 3:00 this morning. And then they returned to the
And
tavern that they were staying at, the inn, where Drac was. And they were there for probably close to an hour or so. And during that time, Morena was not there. She had stepped out. Drac would know in kind of a quick rush. And after about an hour or so, she returns quickly, sees that all of you have come back, and is like, "We got a problem." And that's where we'll pick up now. Resume.
All right. We got a problem. What's going on?
She
Yeah, Emmy just keeps sniffing like she's like, is that baby dove?
well, she clearly, like, you can tell that she's like good at dealing with like urgent situations, but she's still like, this-
did you guys run out of eggs?
during the past few days, I've been doing research, and Miss Nin has been helping me, and she went out this morning to investigate a scene, and we haven't seen her since. She was supposed to report back.
Where was the last time you saw her?
Here, she.
the last time we saw her was here.
Yeah. And her as well. She explains that Nin she'd been kind of working with Nin, trying to sort out disappearances and what could be connected to this whole case and everything. And this morning, Nin had told her that she was going to go out and investigate one of the sites. And told her that if she's not back by a certain time to raise the alarm, get a search party, you know.
Do we know the sites? She said one of the sites, so we don't know exactly, right?
Moreno would have a good estimation, I would say. As she gets out a map of the local area and sort of looks through, looks across, kind of compares notes between hers and Nin's, and she narrows it down to a couple different sites. They were kind of still in the process of determining what were sites connected to these rituals and what were just other weird swamp happenings, unrelated. Look, there are witches in the swamps.
Swamp happenings.
Yeah. You think there aren't hags in their swamps?
Emmy herself, when she was born, was defined as a swamp happening.
It's true.
Born of the swamp.
That's what I was.
I'm swamped.
Yeah. So I would say anyone who is willing to help with trying to compare these notes and search for stuff could make a check. I guess it would depend on the person as to what the character that would be.
Wait. I'm trying to think of where I'm thinking where James is at on the fucking stream. Is this him? Is this him?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the guy. I'm too busy feeling great.
Kelfor is moisturized and unburdened.
Dear God.
Literally cannot be held down right now.
So I've not you. I would say for you, yeah, probably Arcana.
Is that a natural one?
No, it's the opposite.
Nice.
Oh, a natural
Natural
2?
Yes, Jack, a natural 2. With a
Got
0 at the end of it.
Sick nasty.
That's a nat 20.
Damn.
Plus 11. So.
Barely.
So you look at this map and you can see it's kind of a cluster map of just everything that has happened within the last like year. Like all of the events and occurrences, like bandits robbing carriages on the way through, people just disappearing into the swamp, like getting lost in the swamp and disappearing, and where their bodies were found. You look at it and then you think, and you pull out the map from Targe, which Bryn gave you, and you set it down and you like beautiful mind or like trigonometry, and
You're doing the
You-
Doctor Strange bullshit.
yeah, and you find
Just the weird head movement.
The
you
outcomes do we
find
win? About 350.
a correlation where on the Targe map there were only 6 ritual sites, forming kind of 4 over here and 2 kind of up here. There, you see forming a similar thing, kind of off to the side of the town, is like probably a mile or so out into the swamp. You see a circle, and this one is much more complete than Olamir's was. Where Olimir had 6, this one now has 9, and it looks like there is 1 point missing from completing the circle.
Oh,
Then it looks like that's where we're going next.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
So-
we'll basically relay that.
Yeah.
This is bad. This is bad, very bad. We need to get on this like now.
All right, let's go.
Question.
What's up?
When you say all but 1, oh, fuck. Maybe
Yeah.
not good idea for a masseuse, but it was worth it. Let's go. Don't
When
worry
we're
about
done with
drag.
this, we'll go back.
Hey, let's just talk and run. Come on.
Come on, let's go.
I'm already there.
Sometimes when you're on a rush time frame, spa day's not the best idea.
Actually, it kind of is.
Yeah, it's the best
You
idea.
take a lot of temp HP from it.
I'll take it.
So, you all get your shit together, like get weapons and short-term travel gear ready, and you see Morena goes into her room and comes out with a great sword on her back. And she's like just goes out. You guys follow close behind, and you start heading out in the treacherous like swamp area. It looks like it was well planned to where the last one would be the furthest away. So as to be the most isolated and away from prying eyes.
He played us like a goddamn fiddle. God damn it.
So you guys all go out, and although it's about 1.5 miles out, it'll probably take you about 45 minutes to an hour to get there due to the treacherous terrain.
If I
Y'all's a bunch-
if
y'all's a
I
bunch of-
if I sprint and everything, how long will it take for me to get there? If I break off
Also,
in a
this is
group?
my terrain.
This is Emmy's terrain, so I would say it would be
Dangerous.
closer on the 45-minute end, with Emmy as a sort of guide, and Morena as well.
With me sprinting and having mobile, difficult terrain doesn't apply. Could I get there
true.
a lot faster?
You could get there a lot
With
faster.
me on his
You would be alone
shoulders.
by about a half hour.
With me on his shoulders, assisting him as guide.
Cal4, do
You
you
would
want
be
to
alone for
explode?
15 minutes.
Pelfor, if you go in there alone, that is a very bad idea.
Fair, but I could also scout it out.
Y'all remember
true.
that one scene in Ponyo where Ponyo's just running across the waves and is like, it's what Kelfor's doing.
Because what I could do is I can make sure I stay out of sight, sneak, and just try to get there fast. So whenever I'm closer on the target,
Just don't
Sneak.
get caught.
yeah, don't get caught. But since it's last, I'm risking it almost.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Emmy wants, because Emmy doesn't want Kelfor to be alone. And she would slow him down by 15 minutes, but this is her terrain too.
Usually when you go alone, Kelfor, bad things happen to you.
They do.
I
Yeah.
will say,
That's why we holding hands.
for taking Emmy, having 15 minutes, that is 150 rounds of combat. You would have to make several stealth checks during that time.
What I would also do is I would cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, that lasts for a minute.
Well, no, like not
That
the
lasts for
whole
an
time.
hour.
Does it?
Yep.
Pass. Let
Or
me
10
check.
minutes.
I think it might be 10 minutes. Now that I think about it,
Let me look.
I don't think it's an hour. That'd be busted if it was an hour.
I think it is.
I mean,
now.
it's
Pass
already
Without
busted.
Trace is busted in general.
It is busted.
Pass Without Trace. Concentration
1
up to
hour.
1 hour.
Concentration 1 hour. Okay.
So I could pop it on me and Emmy, and then we can go in there. Granted, my whole goal is the closer we get, the more careful we're being.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
fucking book it, took it, right?
Right.
And
Blow
then
the pop
Kelfor in the
about a
trees
quarter
and
mile.
Emmy in the water. Kelfor in the trees, Emmy in the water.
You have to stay near me if Pass Without the Trace is going to be
Yeah,
applied to
within
you.
10 feet.
So
or
What's
15.
the feetage of
That's
that?
either 10 or 15 feet.
I literally just closed it, son of a bitch.
That's doable for Emmy to be in the water.
I don't know if me having 40 feet would help me hopefully get there a little bit sooner. Like me and Ares, since we're barbarians and have on our
It's
armor.
it's
Yeah.
true. It's actually 30 feet. 30 feet.
Yeah, I'd be fine.
I didn't make a character sheet from Arena, did I?
Yeah, we'd be going in waves.
Yeah.
And not gonna lie, it'd probably be, if I had to go by myself, it's probably good to go with the spellcaster.
That's
Yeah.
true. Go with
you
the healer.
have the healer.
I have the
Get
healer. with me.
killed.
It's too late.
He says that, like he says that when the hour is up and we're both visible. I have the healer.
Take her! No, no.
Take this rat!
Drops me in the water. It's like,
if he
be
drops you in
careful.
the
Watch out
water,
for your toes. Watch out for your toes.
Yeah. The decision is yours. I'll just remind you of Dr. Garrel. Which, to be fair,
Fine,
you weren't
I'm with him
sneaking that
now.
time.
Yeah, I wasn't sneaking that time. I was like, oh my god, surgery. And he was like,
Yeah.
sure, bet, I guess. I'm like, that's great. I believe you since I rolled a 1 on insight.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this time it's going to be a lot more careful. And yeah, I'm down to do it if you are, Emmy.
Emmy does a little like, give me 5, give me palm, give me schlack, give me.
This
give me.
is the one time, no hesitation, because you've actually been cleaned. So,
I smell like I smell like baby dove.
hands are still cold as hell, though.
Very cold, but
I
dry.
So yeah, we'll do that. I will say though, we will not do any confrontation until everyone has arrived, unless needed.
Right.
Unless
So
specifically needed.
What's the run-in situation? Kelfor, am I on your shoulders? Hopper's on my shoulders, and then we
I'm
just
on-
running.
I'm on your shoulders.
Ah,
You got
And you're
this.
not running.
and
You'll be on my shoulders, and Hopper can be on my head.
that's true. You are wearing a hat.
I am wearing that red bandana.
Hold on!
Let's go. Hold on. And then in his face, the G-force.
Hopper's there
Swag.
just...
It's like the
Hopper's flailing like Kermit when he's happy.
from the last episode of season 1 of Jujutsu Kaisen, where Yuji like picks up Nober and he's like, ready? And she's like, ready for what? And he's like,
Yeah.
he's off.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and cast. How long? What's the time delay we would know from us arriving there and our cavalry boys
I would say with you having Emmy and slowing down, you would get there about 10 minutes before the rest of the party.
I will cast Without Trace 10 minutes within the run, so we would have it the entire time until they arrive.
Okay.
The question I posed earlier, would me and Ares get there a little bit sooner?
Yeah, I would say it'd be like 8 minutes
Okay.
before they get there. 10 extra feet isn't a ton of
But over time, it becomes
but-
a big
yeah.
number.
It's 20 rounds of combat, so. All right. So you guys get zooming.
All right, come on.
I would say one of you two make a survival check with advantage.
I think I have better.
Person.
I think I
we,
have better.
I think we both have the same. I have +3. What do you have?
Hold on. But you have +3.
Mm-hmm.
I also have +3.
It's up to you then. You can roll it if you want.
Yeah, I'll roll.
You do roll twice, so take the roll 2 d20s. Take the bigger one, the higher one.
Also, along the way, I'm gonna chug my potion of wings.
You rat bastard.
What?
Emmy's gonna see that and be like, to Hopper.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Way
fly.
faster than you.
Yeah, I won't be there. You won't see me till I get
So,
there.
of the two, I got 17 and 18, so +3 to that 18 is 21, 22, 23.
No, it's just
Okay.
21, isn't it?
It's still enough.
Yeah.
Emmy, you're
I just-
piggybacking on Kelfor, and you're like,
Elmore, she makes him stop. She makes him stop, and she licks a tree, and she's like, that way. That way.
What
I
did
can
that
tell
do?
by the way that I can tell by the way the bark tastes. We're getting close.
This bark tastes like this bark tastes wrong. Other way.
Tastes like schemes.
Part of me wants to believe that Emmy just wanted to take a break for a second and just lick a tree.
Yeah, from the bugs flying into her mouth.
Hopper's
I've
having a field day.
Wipes
I've gotten
off
you-
her eyes.
Hopper's like getting the ones in front of me, so I don't have to dodge as much. You're just like, it's not that.
Yeah, no. I got hit by a bird. Yeah, a bird hit me.
Oh gosh. That one guy on the roller coaster.
You know, me in my car.
Oh god.
It's truly incredible. Okay, so you guys, as you're getting close, sort of within, sort of sight, like awareness distance of the site marked on the map, go ahead and make stealth checks, both of you.
+10.
I
Remember.
just looked at the video that someone referenced the bird on a roller coaster.
35.
He was
Okay.
aiming for him.
I thought it was
Do
you have to
Do I plus
roll for-
anything to my stealth?
It's your dexterity, so I don't know if you have a proficiency in it.
I have +2. I thought, does pass without a trace not add anything to my stealth?
It does.
That's
10.
So you will add
12.
+12. Yeah, add 12 to whatever you roll.
I just roll a d20, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 plus 12.
Nice.
31.
You
31.
guys rolled the same.
Yeah.
Emmy is like, but above water.
Emmy goes underwater and you don't even see bubbles coming up.
I go into Hopper and I go toad mode, and he turns into a regular frog and is just.
All I'm thinking is like what this is pretty much Kronk and Yzma just running.
It's not true. I'm not Yzma.
Only you got the cat transformation.
I win.
I'm more like Cusco, really. I don't mean to be an asshole. I just don't know any better.
It sounds like Calfor too.
Oh, I know better.
I think it's just Kronk and smaller Kronk.
Yeah. God.
Okay, so now perception checks.
Okay. 24. 25.
Okay.
What's his name?
Cusco.
16.
Boom,
16.
baby.
Okay.
I am
Still have-
actually gonna play this.
Me too.
Emmy has bugs in her eyes she can't fucking see.
So you guys
Need goggles.
Yeah, no, she's trying to blink him away, but Hopper's like, open your eyes.
so Emmy, you're more focused on hiding than seeking.
Oh yeah, no, I'm blended in with the clouds. I'm exactly.
Emmy found a place where like the clouds are reflecting on the swamp, and she's
Yeah, no,
concealing
I'm in the
her
water.
white
On the
form
white
under the
part of
water. Yeah.
The only time you
right.
can see me are when I open my eyes and you see the black and the white.
Kelfor, you see, looking out, a distance away, a good couple hundred feet, because you're taking a slow approach. You see, off in the distance, an old, like, kind of ruin of what seems to be like an old fort or something like that. Like old, crumbled and overtaken by nature, moss and ivy covering everything. And the only part that's still like somewhat standing are two kind of crumbled, that's not the word I was thinking of, ramparts of the tower, and then the sort of bridge connecting them, which is held up by an arched gate, because arches are the most powerful shape in architecture. So that stayed standing for a bit, and the ramparts around it have kind of partially crumbled.
Because they're
one
not
side more
art.
so than the other.
Yeah.
And you can't see people or anything yet, but you do see a faint glow coming from on top of the bridge.
Is there a way I could climb up to see? Because I do have 20 feet climbing speed.
Yeah,
With a
I would say
tabaxi.
so. Yeah, I'd say with your racial feat, you wouldn't need to make a roll unless you wanted to get really high, and I know you do.
Don't worry, I have a hopper stand in today.
Good.
Hey.
I would want. How high up is it? That bridge?
The bridge is probably about 30 feet up.
Elfer said, "What's the architecture like on that bridge?"
What kind of rocks are we talking about? Like good rocks or bad rocks? Cobble?
Talk about
Cobblestone kind of setup.
Cobbler?
area breakage.
No. Cobblestone King. You
I
play
want some cobbler
Minecraft. I know you
rocks.
know what that is.
Okay. Still out of sight, still hiding as best as possible. Like, I just want to see what's happening. I want to
Yeah,
see
okay.
if I have to do something right now.
Right. As you go up, make an investigation check
Okay.
from the top of the tree.
Yeah, +5. 15.
15. It's hard to make out fine details from this distance, but you can see what you can assume to be a person standing within a magical circle that is silver with some hints of sort of a tealish blue magic. And you see that sort of as it's going, there's sort of the main ritual circle, and then smaller circles around it, and they're asymmetrical. And you're like, that's weird. And then you see another one light up, and it seems to be going like boom, 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 like sort of across from each other in the circle. And it seems like there's about 4 left now.
How long is it gonna take for everyone else to get here?
I'd say you're still about 5 minutes out from Drac and Ares getting here.
The things that are lighting up, are they stuff that can be picked up and taken, or are they...
From this distance, you can't tell, but it looks like magic. Like, it looks like just arcane energy.
Okay, there's no pedestal or anything.
Not that you can see.
Okay. And I see someone in the middle of it?
You see someone standing in the middle. It looks like they're conducting the ritual.
Don't.
It's only 50 rounds of combat.
I mean, I could do something to fuck him up real bad, though.
Son of a...
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Like, hear me out, guys. Out of character.
Drax while running gets stung by a wasp. He's like, "Ah."
He is chanting, right?
Ooh, gosh.
Or they are chanting.
I mean, you can't. You're like a good like 500-600 feet away from him, so
You can subtly hear
barely
the
make out a
mama
thing.
say, mama sa, mama
No.
sa, mama say, mama sa.
Can I signal to Emmy?
Yeah, she's close by.
It's her big old eyes.
So Emmy, hear me out.
Uh-oh.
There's something going on over there, and from what I see, 4 more fires come on. Probably not good. I think about getting around 120 feet closer. By 120 feet, I mean 120 feet away from the guy.
Damn!
And here's my... Let me solo. Shut up. It's not exactly what you guys think, but
Here you go.
if I can get that close to him, and I find out he's chanting, I can do something to immediately stop it.
I think
Is there a way to get
Oh, silence.
that distance that Kelfor wants while Emmy's still being in the water?
Yeah, you're still like in the swamps.
Yeah, Emmy does
Like it-
not, under any circumstances, want to be singled out.
Right.
Like, she will remain stealthy.
I'm
It,
still going to remain stealthy too, but I want to get close enough to where I can be like, oh shit, silence, and then fucking book it.
yeah.
Yeah, Emmy, you hear in message Emmy go, okay. And she starts swimming a little closer. Just, okay.
You yeah, Emmy, for your reference, the last probably 200 feet are on dry land, but up until then you have water that you could get to.
I would tell Emmy to stay in the water. Like, Emmy, stay in the water, because when I cast this, if our call me back boys are not here, then well, I'm running back. I'm running away. But if
Emmy
they
mess-
are,
Yeah. Emmy says she'll stay in the water. There's cool rocks, anyways.
all right,
There's
that'd be my
sick
plan.
fucking
So,
rocks on this. So many cool rocks.
granted, when I do cast the silence, it will take pass without trace away,
It's true.
because silence is also
I'm
concentration.
still in the water. I'm
Yeah,
still
you
in
still in the water. Granted, when I do cast silence on him in that specific spot, he won't be able to do shit for another 10 minutes as long as I hold concentration. So, that's my plan. I'm gonna go through with it. If I don't make it, but it's definitely like Splinter Cell time. I have the night vision goggles on. I have the fucking CIA
Have
telling me,
night
"Damn it,
vision,
Fisher!
don't need goggles.
Damn it!" But hear me out. I have the CIA say, "Damn it, Fisher! Stop killing civilians!" And I'm like, I can't.
It's only me.
Yeah, I was
look at
gonna
me.
literally say. It's all of me. I'm the only one killing civilians.
It's just me.
Snake, that's a non-combatant. It's not only me.
So, what can we do to enact this? Because I am going to stay as stealthy as possible. If I have to go out of the way to be stealthy, I would. So if it has to slow my approach a
Right.
bit, that's fine.
I would say while you have Pass Without a Trace, you wouldn't have to move much slower, unless you're just really being careful. I would say Emmy sticking to underwater would be okay. Like, I would probably give her advantage on her roll.
She will be out of my snake without pace, out of trace though. The moment, yeah, I can't think of words.
It's okay.
Pass
Once you
without
start
trace. The
moving closer,
moment I break the water to land where she stops, she won't have that anymore. So
Okay. So how close are you getting?
120 feet away.
120 feet. Okay. Make a another stealth check. You do not have Pass Without a Trace anymore, but you do have advantage for sticking to the water.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
29.
You do have Pass Without a Trace. Okay.
29. It's a 12.
So with advantage, I just roll twice and then take the better of the two.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And then you only add your +2 modifier, not 12.
Yeah.
Damn, I got 10.
Okay. With advantage?
Yeah. I got an
That's
8.
right.
So then I got an 8 and a 2.
Oof. It's better than a 4. Okay.
She's also pretty good distance away. I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
it's
pretty far away, so that would
And I don't
increase
even make
her
bubbles in the water.
DC. Yeah.
just act like a dead person in the water. Just float up like in San Andreas. Just
No.
Yeah, like that thing from was it Return of the King?
Oh god.
oh my
Hold on,
fuck
wait.
yeah.
Which thing?
Just the Frodo seeing the dead person in the swamp and then just fucking
Oh yeah, just feel like Emmy does that just anytime she goes to sleep.
I do. But I rise up face first.
Let's see. Okay. But Kelfor, you do successfully get 120 feet away.
Do I hear chanting?
Make a, I guess, perception check.
Nat 20, so 31.
Dang.
God damn it.
Dang.
Here, if you want to see it.
Oh, I believe you. At this point,
Jack, you've never literally lied to us.
I don't like lying, dude. I felt bad when I nat 20'd in Adam's campaign first 2 times.
No, as far as that goes,
Look,
it
man.
felt great.
before you came along, that was me. Like, ask Dan about the one shot where I rolled 7 nat 20s in a row as a gunslinger.
Oh my
It happened.
fuck.
It happened. It happened.
Jesus, dude.
Dear God.
Yeah, and I would just do crippling shots so they couldn't, so turn their movement to 0, regain my grit point, shoot with that, regain my grit point, regain my grit.
How
Didn't
long
move
ago was
for-
that?
That was
God,
like
almost 3 years.
ago, probably.
Dear God.
When I moved to Oklahoma, shit.
Yeah. It may have been after you moved.
I don't remember,
Probably.
but
I also don't remember.
I love your dice tower, by the way, James.
you're welcome.
Yeah. So far, I'm hating it.
Use yours.
Maybe I will.
Maybe I will.
If you want, if everyone wants to see a comparison, Matt, hold yours up and I'll hold mine up. I definitely have
You're
tallness.
opposite colors.
We are opposite colors because that's how we really are.
He's got a little.
Oh, dude.
It's
Yeah.
over. His sigil.
Adam has.
Not.
Oh, right.
Unfortunately, the main head, its horn
Broke.
has kind
It,
of come off kilter.
That's why she's got 4 more.
Yep.
Okay, so you are within 120 feet. You can see that he is seemingly reciting some kind of incantation. He has a book open in his.
Oh, fuck. He has a book?
Yeah.
Hear me out,
mean-
guys. Hear me out. Cast silence. Grab the book. Fucking bolt.
You could certainly try.
No.
I'd be sick as hell.
As our Overlord Mercer would say.
You can certainly try.
Fuck. How high up am I right now? I'm like 30 feet.
What
Are
are
you
you
sticking to
certainly
trees?
trying?
I'm still trying to stick up. So, like, is he on the ground? Is he on, like, just bottom ground
He wants
floor?
to cast silence and steal.
Well, he's up on the bridge, so he's about 30 feet up.
Okay, yeah, I would still be in the trees, so I have line of sight of him.
Yeah.
I I know Matt's looking up spells that don't take verbal components to fucking take me out.
I had,
Shockingly, almost none.
There are
Yeah.
very, very, very few.
Very, very limited.
Well, I was specifically looking at something.
The ritual.
I wonder if I cast silence if he has to start all over.
That would be nice.
You never know.
That's all.
I'm not gonna even know how sick nasty it would be if I could do it. At this point, how many did any more lights pop up while I was coming up or no?
As you're like looking at him, you see another light.
So 3 left. Okay, neat, great. I'm happy. Not really. Sweet.
He got his camera. All we see is Adam blurred out.
Adam, what fucking dimension do you live in?
His ass is unblurred.
No, he was the only thing unblurred.
It was perfect. All right. Yeah, sure.
You were the only thing unblurred in your camera. always saw was gratuitous ass shot.
Hey. You're welcome.
Oh,
How
Find my glue.
how much closer could Kelfork get without him like seeing me? With where I would have a still a decent hiding spot where he couldn't find me.
I would say if you rolled well, the DC would raise the closer you get. You could potentially get up to like the ramparts leading up to the bridge. So like within
Could
30-ish feet of him.
could I counterpoint? It's a bridge, right? So like underneath it, there's nothing.
Yeah. Well, there's like
Could I get
wall, but
under?
then there's a sort of gate, but the gate has long since rusted and eroded away. So yeah, there would be under the bridge by the Red Hot Chili.
Could I get just right underneath him by like climbing?
That would take a check because it's stone and you're trying to get upside down.
Yeah.
But yeah, conceivably you could.
How many more minutes until we get our Hollaback girls?
I'd say about 3.
Do I really want to lose Kelfor right now? Do I want to go ahead and just have my backup character show up?
you haven't even
I
got
will-
to the cool airship scene yet.
Yeah, no, right? Fuck fate, am
You
I
fucking
right?
idiot.
I wasn't planning for a character death tonight, but I'm down.
I'd rather you didn't.
Fucking. I'm gonna. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast silence on him,
Okay.
but I am gonna stay hidden. If I'm by a tree, I'm gonna hide behind the tree so he doesn't see where I am.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say is I'd say with Shadow Monk stuff, make a sleight of hand check.
With advantage on how hidden I am?
I'd say yeah. You successfully rolled a stealth check.
That was a really good roll already. 18, so 22.
22.
Yep. It was and I quote, it was a 10, and then no, it was an 18, and then the 10. And I was like, thank you.
And you're still 120 feet away?
Yeah, I'm still 120 feet away. I'm just doing it and going right behind the tree.
What was the roll?
22.
22? Okay. You cast the silence, and
It is a 20-foot radius
20 foot
sphere.
radius. Okay. You well, you wouldn't really because you're hiding, but Emmy, you can see off in the distance. You can't see it very well because you're underwater and it's about 200 feet away. You see
How suspicious would it be to have a Hopper raise his eyes out of the water?
I would say not at all. He's a frog.
Yep.
And he's
Emmy
200
looks at
feet
Hopper.
away.
Emmy looks at Hopper and she goes, and it's just
This is quite possibly the only place where Hopper stealth would work.
yeah. So she has him get closer. We're soul bonded. He could tell me what he sees.
Yeah.
He's getting closer.
Okay. How close is he getting? Like,
What do your frog eyes
As close as he can be without getting out of the water.
that's about 200
That's where
feet.
you are.
It's about where
Damn.
you are.
He's inconspicuous though. This is where he grew. There's other hymns around, so yeah.
There's plenty of toads and bullfrogs and stuff around.
And also they are attracted to light, bullfrogs, light
true.
of the moon. So
Fuck those things. I hate bullfrogs.
yeah. So Emmy sends a mind message of play it cool, and he's gonna hop closer to the worried man.
The worried.
I'd say through Hopper, you can see he begins casting a spell. And it's a spell that you've seen very recently. He is using a dispel magic.
Inside the silence.
Yep,
Damn.
Can you dispel magic inside silence?
you can with subtle spell.
Sakura Blue. Did I see? If I peek back out, do I see any of the flames go out?
That's what Hopper says. Hopper went Sakurai Blue.
I got you back, Jack. No, you don't see any lights go out. I rolled a nat 20 on his save.
Okay, fair.
But he is distracted, so no new lights will show up for the moment.
Good.
At the moment I see that, I'm just like, I should have fucking stolen it. I should have grabbed it and just jumped off the bridge.
I mean, he doesn't know where you are, but he does know that there is someone nearby.
Near.
Well, someone within 120 feet.
Someone who could, and I quote, get there in 6 seconds.
Yes.
All right.
Well, now that he's been alerted to someone's presence, Emmy is not going to leave the water, but Hopper is
Yeah.
still wonderfully inconspicuous. So
Yeah.
she would like for Hopper to be at the base of the bridge.
I would say if he's
Not
getting that
under it, though.
close, right, he will make a performance check.
No! You're trying to tell me he has to make a performance check in his own damn home with his own damn species?
I gave him advantage,
What kind of fuckery?
and he succeeded. So he is able to get to the base of the bridge.
He said, I went to Juilliard.
Can I just keep an eye on him now while I'm waiting for everyone? Just try to see what he's
Does
looking for.
Kelfor notice Hopper?
Probably I have eagle vision, baby.
Yeah,
I would say
but
you notice Hopper. Yeah.
yeah, but how would you be able to tell? Would you be like, "Oh, that's my that's my frog"? I know
I'd look at that frog and be like, that
There
frog
are
looks
other
like if you
frogs.
touched it, you would be paralyzed.
There are other of those frogs though, and they are more than likely attracted to the light that is being made.
Yeah, fair.
So would Kelfor? I just don't want it to be
Before
a thing
making an
where
insight
Kelfor.
check.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want Kelfor to be like, "Don't worry, Hopper, I'll save you," and he grabs the wrong frog.
16.
It's Hopper. Yeah.
Kelfor does it.
I'm like, you gonna cast silence?
I can't cast spells.
Damn, you can paralyze him though.
No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep an eye on him until I know reinforcements arrive, and then I'm going to do stuff.
I see. Okay, so you hold your ground, unmoving, so you won't have to make another stealth check for the time being. And you can tell just from like your quick kind of peeks out, like kind of peeking through a bush that you're next to. You can tell where he was like sort of calm determination. He is now like visibly like on edge. But he does continue the incantation, and you see another light. So 2 lights left.
I have a question. So, 2 cantrips that I can never use are Spare the Dying and Toll the Dead. The fuck are those for?
Spare the Dying stabilizes an unconscious person, so it doesn't heal them, but they are stable. They don't have to make death saves. Toll the Dying is a damage dealing spell, which does, I believe, 1d8 damage on someone at full health and 1d12 on someone who has taken damage. Which, it's not much, but if you run out of spell slots, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I never fucking use either of those, and I think it's associated with the name Spare the Dying. Because Emmy wouldn't fucking do that.
All right, but
I'm actually thinking about doing something.
okay.
I was thinking about doing minor illusion and getting close to him and just put like on the floor next to him, just I see you.
A good one.
Just to scare him, just to see, because if he's on edge.
Likewise, Emmy could create spiritual guardians. Emmy could create something very scary. A horde of something scary.
Or I can make of just someone screaming out for bloody murder.
That's a good one.
You would have to get within 30 feet to do minor illusion.
I know.
So it's a little risky.
It's a little risky, but man, would it be funny? You'd be like, I don't want to do this anymore, and just run.
That would probably happen.
Yeah, of course, honestly. So 2 lights left. If it's 2 lights left, how much time has it been? Do I know if my boys are coming?
I would say Drac and Ares are within a minute of arriving.
And then it'll be 2 minutes till the rest arrive.
Right.
So that'll be 20 rounds if things go off the hinges.
Do my spirit guardians resemble what they are? Like, do they actually look like it, or are they like astral looking? Like they're like Are they doing the blue see-through shit? Or if I say I want a bear, it looks like a bear.
It would be more astral. Like, well, not astral with
Kind of ethereal.
yeah, I mean, it would be like sort of the form in like a fog, and it would have like it would be somewhat transparent, and sort of inside it would be like sort of a swirling of like a flurry of snow and stuff.
They're set to 50
It's like-
capacity.
If it was
Yeah.
any character other than Emmy, she would absolutely create that of Byra, but she wouldn't dare do it out of respect for her mom. So, damn. Oh.
I'm gonna get a little bit closer.
Okay. How close are you getting?
5.
I'll probably get right behind him. Put the illusion look behind you. I will get 60 feet away.
Is there another god of death that's close?
There's Assassus.
Yeah,
Asses.
but it would only make sense because I feel like he's doing
Dumbass.
this for gain of something. Oh god, Emmy would do that. So Emmy has internal dialogue.
In getting within 60 feet, make another stealth check.
I do not have Pass Without Trace anymore.
Right, because you cast that.
25.
Damn.
I'm surprised about that roll. Fucking 18. +7 on stealth is real nice. I can't wait to have it
It's pretty nice.
whenever I do a multi-class and maybe choose expertise for it.
Yeah. Funny enough, I'm making a rogue for the next season of gaming that we're playing once this season is over, and not proficient in stealth.
Not proficient?
Nope.
Dear God, okay.
He's covered
You are
in
a
belt.
buffoon.
Well, it's an inquisitive rogue,
Okay, nice, nice.
so I don't need stealth to get a sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
I need deception and insight.
Yeah, the
Decep-
Inquisitive
or
Rogue is
insightful
freaking
fighting.
awesome.
Yeah.
I have an
Super
Inquisitive
excited.
Rogue Eldritch Fighter. Eldritch Knight.
Damn.
He
That
is
sounds like a
fantastic.
nightmare. Let's see. Okay. You were within 60 feet successfully. It was actually a very close roll because he also rolled an 18.
Great. Fuck.
His perception
All right.
is ever so slightly lower than your stealth.
I am now getting ready to either do a fucking run and gun or wait until everyone fucking arrives. And I swear to God, if I see one more light come on,
It is on site.
it is on site. Do I know? Did I see whenever under the bridge? Is it water or is it just land?
It's land. The kind of general area you're in is like about as solid as it can get for a swamp. Like, it's got clearly intentionally planted grass to kind of keep the ground slightly more solid and not as muddy. It's still not fully solid, but it's enough to where you're not encumbered by it.
Okay. I am
Where
just
you
going to
could
keep an eye.
build on it.
Right. I'm just going to keep an eye on him and still wait for everyone.
Okay.
Amy's gonna go ahead and under the water, she's gonna do her cleric thing of like her, and then she's gonna cast. She's gonna cast Spirit Guardians, and she's gonna create the conjuring image of Byra.
Okay,
Since she's so significant to the land.
it's true.
How far away are you?
She's like 200 feet. Because it does have to be cast within 15 feet of you.
Yeah, as soon as can I walk and cast this?
You could.
Because I'm wanting to create the visage and walk closer to the individual behind it, since it's not transparent.
Right. So would you still be trying to stealth?
I think in a way I would. I think the person would be at disadvantage because they're having to look through a visage.
Well, but it's not fully corporeal. So.
No, I understand. I wouldn't be stealth, but they definitely wouldn't have advantage to see me behind a
Right.
fog.
But it would be like a straight perception check, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm wanting to do.
Okay. Kelfor, you see.
He knows what she looks like.
Yeah. He met her last week. You see over near the thing, you see like a sort of slightly transparent spirit, sort of white outlines forming the shape of Byra, who you had seen and met recently, and sort of within her form is sort of a swirling, sort of wind-swept, sort of snow, kind of just swirling and coursing through it.
Creeping towards.
Yeah, and from
It's big, correct?
it is. I think I saw it somewhere. It doesn't say anything about size, so I would say you could make it like within one size larger of yourself. So,
Yeah, I'd want it to be her height.
right. And she's about 6 feet from what you know of her. So, Kelfor, from your angle, you can see Emmy behind her, behind this visage of Byra.
I got my glowy eyes too.
Yes. And
The entire time, like, I am just like wide-eyed, mouth dropped, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, is that a Grim Reaper?
I'm keeping an eye on the guy to see if he notices now.
If his eyes are on me, then you can do more.
I mean, that's fair, but that's whenever shit happens.
Hold on, how many minutes
You're
do we
also
have?
there. I'd say you and Ares
I wouldn't
are
have done this if you guys were
close.
10 minutes out.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
We ran into traffic. Sorry.
We stopped by an Arby's.
Yeah,
There was a food truck on the way.
They had to stop and get
And
the
you know
stinger out of
Ares
Drac
and
because he wouldn't
Drac.
stop.
There was like
Drac wouldn't
7
stop.
carts toppled over on the road.
Yeah, Drac wouldn't stop complaining about the stinger in his thumb. He's like, I really can't. It's like, I'm
can't
not
wait.
able. He's like, I can't. I'm not able to focus.
I'm not strong enough.
Friggin' Nevia's like, come here, you big baby. Just gonna get out of it.
God. No, honestly, I'd probably just take the stinger. Let's go.
Eat stinger, just gulp.
And thumb. Oh wait. We're good. Sorry.
But the you see he does notice the form. And are you attempting to like roll stealth or?
Well, see, my thought process is Byra is the god of this domain. Like,
Right.
she is the most prolific god in the area. So I'm
True.
hoping, in a way, even though my performance is so low, I'm almost, I'm almost wanting to deceive him into
Right.
like, because of the distance, to being like, what the fuck am I doing to where Byra is here?
Yeah, I would say make
Deception.
Only
either
issue is
deception or
though
performance.
is that he's seen you before, so like he'll be like, oh,
Yes, but
But
you
you
got to
know
think
that.
it's, yeah, it's, you got to think it's the distance, but also there's so, I think it's there's a fog and a snow hiding Emmy. Like, well, yes, she is visible. It would be, I don't trust that someone would be able to just immediately be like, and if they do, I'm just unlucky as shit.
Trying to find like an example of what I'm kind of imagining.
Yeah, no, I saw someone do artwork where they did a Disney campaign, and Merida was their character, and Spirit Guardians was hers, and so she created the bears, and they were the size of the bears.
Oh, that's cool.
But flowing in them was like an astral swirling snowstorm.
Yeah, I would say like obviously not exact, but something like akin to like this.
Let's take a look.
The more corporeal, like on the bottom. Let's fade out.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the wolves.
The wolves aren't there.
I don't know.
I
why.
guess- I guess while he's distracted, I'm going to get closer.
Okay. How far are you currently?
60
60
feet
feet?
away.
Oh
Okay.
man.
How close are you getting?
I'll be getting in that 30 feet range that I
Good
can.
luck.
Okay.
He is distracted though.
He is distracted, so you'll have advantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that is I would still be hidden. Like,
26. I rolled a 19.
Okay.
So 19 and then a 16.
The exact same thing happened. He rolled a 19 as well. That's
So-
hilarious.
So what does that total out to?
Oh, I still beat him.
Yeah, he has +6 to perception. Kelfor has
Oh,
+7
man.
spell. So Kelfor has succeeded by 1 twice in a row now.
Yes.
So you are within 30 feet. I would say, are you going for like the bridge approach or like the rampart approach?
Is which one's the side where like if I went after him, would I be at his side? Is that the rampart?
It's like bridge, ramparts on either side, and
Okay,
then
I'd probably be
you
on the
could go, like-
rampart
okay, on the rampart,
because my whole plan is if shit goes awry,
right?
which it will.
You want to cut off
I
at
can
least
run-
one of the exits.
Yeah, I can at least get in there, attempt to grab the fucking book, and jump off the bridge,
Right.
and then
Okay.
make him fucking work for the book.
yeah, Emmy also wants. I would like it to be known that Emmy wants Kelfor to get the book. The book is important.
Get the book.
What was
I get
your deception / performance check?
I did not know that you wanted me to roll one.
I'm also playing like
Starts at 18, bitch.
18. Okay.
Oh no.
He like looks over, and he's pretty far away still, so like you can like get an idea. He like looks over, is like, and continues reading, and you see
Oh no.
one left.
Oh no.
everyone else has to be here now, right?
Ares and Drac, you are approaching. How are you approaching?
I would already be talking this out with Ares
Right.
beforehand, and I'm like, all right, Ares, when we approach, we've got to be a little bit quiet. You got that?
Yeah, do that.
All right. Let's go. Just stay low. And yeah, I guess we'll try to approach stealthily.
All right.
I rolled
What'd you
that
get?
one.
So did Ares.
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
They literally bust through the trees and they're like,
We just talked about this.
We have to be silent.
we have to be silent. Drax sees
like
another
that-
wasp. Drax
it's like
sees
that
another
Game
wasp and
Grumps.
is like, yeah.
It's like
You know
that
what?
Game
I don't
Grumps
like
thing
this.
of like Aaron's dad being like, "Good night, boys." Oh, damn it!
I'm pretty sure he just cast a fucking fireball on you guys.
You guys go through, and you're going through real stealthy, and you see this this spiritual form in front of you, and you're both like, what the fuck? And so like your eyes are kind of fixed on that, so you don't notice when you like drop down into a bank and just water goes everywhere.
Emmy, does Emmy get swept away by that water? Because
You're on land at this point.
Okay, thank God. I just
If you were
didn't know
getting
two
closer,
grown people. I didn't know if two grown people just fucking fell
Man.
on me.
The two barbarians not wanting their stealth checks. I mean, it's classic D&D.
It
Just
really
fucking-
is. The only thing that could make it more D&D is if you both had plate armor.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you both have good decks.
Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. I have +5 or 6 to stealth. Yeah, +6 to stealth.
Ares has +2, but like that's still good for a barbarian.
It's a positive modifier. Oh
So
man.
funny. But I would like to say that is the third roll in a row where I have rolled the exact same number as one of you guys on comparing checks.
You can't make this stuff up.
It's you really can't.
All right.
Let's see.
So they're running in full guns blazing.
Yeah, I guess
On the ramparts. Okay.
Jigs up.
Yeah, what are you doing, Kelfor?
Well,
As you
since
see
I think
these
the
two
jig's up,
loudly approaching.
I immediately look and I'm just like, this could have not. This actually could have gone a lot worse. Am I behind him or in front of him, hidden?
I would say on a successful check, you would be behind him.
I want to get behind him and try to sleight of hand the book, and then after that, I want to jump off.
I see. Well, I guess I should say you're like to his left because he's facing this way now, off the side of the bridge toward everything that's going on over there, and you're like over here, like You're like behind the, like in the rampart behind the door leading onto the bridge. So
Okay.
you're going to go for a sleight of hand.
I'm
say
going to. Oh, go ahead.
Make another stealth check unless you're just hoofing it.
So also, you are very robotic for me. I don't know if it's affecting anyone else.
No, I hear him perfectly.
It's just me
Your
then.
internet.
It's just me. Yeah, it's just my really bad internet.
Yeah, I'd say
So just
if
roll a stealth check.
if you're still wanting to be stealthy, then yes. But if you're just wanting to like go in quick and get out, then
I want to go in quick and get out, but since he doesn't know I'm there, I want to. Do I get advantage on that sleight of hand check since he is distracted by everything else?
I would say if you're rushing in, it would be a straight roll. But if you're going slower, then you would have advantage.
I
But you're
would
still
want to
like-
go in.
30 feet away from him, but
Right.
Slow, get out fast.
Yeah, I want to get in. I want to get in slow, grab it, say, "Didn't see you there," and then just get away. So I would want to approach stealthily so I can get an advantage on that sleight of hand to just nab that book from him.
roll a stealth check.
Come on, you got this.
16 plus 7, 23. 23.
Okay. He fails. And I'll say, at least for this moment, just Kelfor roll initiative.
All right.
Which this is essentially just to see
Who can act first?
after your surprise round that you got, who will act first, you or him.
15.
15?
Oh no.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. He rolled a 14.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Not the highest insight.
What the fuck?
God
Okay.
damn, Jack.
It's literally by one every time.
Literally. It's 12 plus 2.
Damn.
Initiative. Okay. So, you made a successful stealth check. Make a sleight of hand check.
Plan is. So now I make a sleight of hand check to take it
Yes.
with advantage. Okay.
Yeah, with advantage.
16.
16. Okay. Make a general.
Can he roll disadvantage, please?
I'm rolling him with disadvantage, and he rolled a 17 and a 4. So, you grab the book, and
Holy fuck!
It's your turn.
I do still say it. Didn't see you there. And after I grab it, I am like fucking tail wagging, ready to fucking just sprint back to everyone and
so you're going
just
back toward the
scream.
group. Okay.
I'm going back towards the group because if he runs after me and catches me by myself while I'm away
Right.
from everyone, that's bad.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just gonna run by everyone and be like, "Ah, I got it! Run!"
The muffled mic too.
Okay, so I assume you're taking a dash action.
Funny enough, wait, can I do a really cool thing? I won't take
depends
a
on
dash
what the
action.
thing is.
I will use my bonus action with to dash with a key point.
Right.
I'm going to punch him twice.
Didn't see that.
Okay.
Didn't see you there.
Didn't see you.
It's the Pepe meme. Just
Is this your book?
The meme I could think of is one where he's on the ground crying. It's just Alfor standing above him.
All right.
I'll,
Make
I'll,
2
um,
attacks.
all right. I'm also gonna post this in chat real quick
oh no.
because this is my little thing. It's not exact, but when you said the Pepe crying meme, this is what I was thinking. It's not exact, but I just remembered it. It's like I just took his book, so he's just.
God.
Nice cock, bro.
Hold on. Yeah.
But yeah, I will go ahead and start swinging at him.
Sure.
21 to hit,
That hits.
and I will go ahead and activate Haymaker.
Of course.
So just. 12 bludgeoning damage with 5 force damage, so 17 damage.
17. All right.
He's dead.
You got him.
And then
You got him.
You had 15 hit points. Who'd have thought?
after I do and then I punch him and I feel like, oh yeah, that was a good hit. I'm just gonna hit him with the side of the Haymaker.
He's a lanky boy. I don't think he went to con that much.
Hold on. Here it is.
Another what is it?
Yeah.
One.
But with that
Yeah.
hand reaching forward, he grabs the book.
Just
You drop this, king. Another 21 to hit.
Hits.
I cannot activate Haymaker, so this is just a punch. 10 damage. So 27 damage total.
All right.
And then bye. And then I just run by everyone with normal speed and 120. Am I back by everyone, or should I use my feline agility and do 240?
That's up to you.
You could bring the book
You'd
back.
be
yeah.
you'd be like back to around where Emmy's at.
Yeah, I will go ahead and do that. I'll get behind everyone like, I got the book! And I punched him. Oh, sorry. I got the book, and I punched him.
Would you like to put the book?
So,
would you like to put the book in Hopper?
That may be a good
You
idea.
guys hold it down. I'm going to be a little bit farther away, so, you know.
So you're 120 feet away?
With everyone that got close, I would have got near them, told them, and then kept on running back more. So that whole 240.
240 feet.
So you are using feline agility. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I realize he is a spellcaster, and I do not want to stick in range.
Probably smart.
And I also do not want to pile up bodies.
Also smart. Okay, so you're just leaving.
It's literally the same thing that we did last time. I took
Yeah,
the thing,
I know.
I ran.
Uh-huh.
But I am not running full. I am, because we need to find out what we're doing with this guy.
Okay. It is his turn in this lineup.
Do we
What's
need
this?
to roll initiative now?
That's up to you. This was just for that interaction.
Gotcha.
But if
Let's
you
see
are
what he
engaging,
does.
yeah.
What was his reaction, by the way?
Surprise.
Mostly a what the fuck just happened?
Like, I mean, 240 feet of movement is insane. His longest distance spell can't even get close to that, so he will make. Okay. You see him look over, and he closes his eyes and returns to casting the ritual.
Oh no.
He made an intelligence check to see if he memorized that final page of the spell book, and he did.
Oh no.
Wait, it's concentration, right? I punched him twice. Did he drop concentration?
The ritual is not a concentration-based spell.
Damn it! That's
It
fair.
is a separate
Yeah, it's
thing.
also not been cast.
Well,
It's like you can-
everybody start throwing shit.
Yep.
Yeah, it also hasn't been cast.
If I look at what I have, do I have a spell book?
You look at it, and it is. You can tell a very old book. Like you can tell from like looking at the pages, like they're very yellowed. It is well maintained. Like it's got sort of iron engravings on the cover, like on the leather cover, like embedded into it. Very well maintained, but you can tell very old. And you just kind of flip to a couple pages, and yeah, it seems to be a spell book by. Make an Arcana check.
Oh shit!
And I can't read wizard.
Yeah, pretty
Arcana?
much. That's the check is for. Yeah,
2.
2. It's wizard shit, man.
I immediately look at it. I'm
Ivanov,
like,
I hate to break it
I,
to you, man. You and Nevia are still like a good 5 minutes out.
That's fair.
no, I thought that it was only 2 minutes whenever they arrived.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Time frames are hard. So yeah, you're about 2 minutes out,
Run
which is
to
still
me,
20
God
rounds.
damn it!
My immediate thought is get this to Ivanov because I don't know he's still casting it because my whole goal is
It's true. Yeah, you were booking.
dumbass. I took his book. He lost his power.
Yeah, that was. Emmy saw that because she's still focused on him.
Yeah.
Emmy would like to iterate to those amongst her.
Right.
Begin throwing is all she says. Begin throwing.
Gotcha. And I grab Emmy and I throw her.
I fly over Hopper, and he's like, no.
Oh, damn it.
He said he didn't want me to fly. He said I'm too young.
Okay.
Yeah, but Emmy iterates through message. If you have projectiles, throw them now. And she probably would leave out of Spiritual Guardian. And
Get ready.
yeah, because she has one. She has one projectile.
Okay. So, you guys attacking?
I think yeah, we're going for it.
Okay. Roll initiative.
It's just the 20, right?
Plus, it'll have initiative on your front page right next to your HP. Okay.
Damn it.
You all right?
What'd you get?
9. I got a 9. 9.
I mean, having the healer go late's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
I ended up getting a 17. I apologize.
17? Okay.
Yeah.
Girl for Ares as well.
You're not going last, Timmy.
It's okay, Ares. It happens.
Yep. Roll the 7.
Eef.
Well, she rolled a 5. She got a 7.
She got 6. You need 600 to pass.
100. Kelfor, are you in initiative?
My goal right now is because since I don't know
To get it
that they're
to
casting in, let's get the book
Right.
to Ivanov.
Okay, so you're not in initiative currently, so it is currently Drac, Emmy, Ares, and him. Okay. So Emmy is currently the closest at about 120 feet.
Okay.
God damn it.
How far away
yeah.
are me and Ares?
You're, I would say, about 30 feet behind her.
All right,
So
150
both
feet.
of you are about 150 feet.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and dash fully,
Okay.
80 feet, clear that
80 feet.
distance,
Right.
and I'm
So
gonna
you're-
go ahead and bonus action rage.
Of course. So you are now. Damn. The risk I took was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. You have 70 feet left.
All right. Gotcha.
Now it is his turn. And he is going to make an Arcana check to see if he can finish the ritual this turn.
All right.
This turn, the DC was a 25. And he got a 25 exactly.
No! Dang it. Well, I'm glad I
So-
raged.
Yeah. So, Emmy, as you see this, you're readying for battle. Just Drac just past you, like a freight train is passing you.
Yeah, no, I hear the whistle. Like, I imagine at this point Hopper has likely returned to me. He's got that good sense in him.
Yeah, I'd say he's at least
Stop
like
back.
on his way back.
Yeah,
He
he.
don't exactly move too fast.
Don't start the fight without me.
But you see, Drac, you just enter a blind rage. You're like, okay, we're attacking. Let's go.
We're doing this.
And then, but Emmy, having been watching him focus, you see the last one. And you see these 10 arcane circles around the main sigil. And they widen and then cross, and you see it form this very detailed arcane sigil. And then you see all of you, actually, except maybe Kelfor and Ivanoth, see two silver arcane like threads almost go just shoot off in either direction.
That ain't good.
And then after another minute, you see like a thread come back over you, connect with the ritual circle, and then dart off again. And he does that. And Emmy, make an insight check.
Damn. Well, hold on. Gotta do some math.
I believe you have very good insight.
I'm thinking a 23.
23.
Emmy's got Hopper's little hand like this on her chin, and she's got her lips puckered like.
You can see as he finishes this ritual, you see this large arcane surge with kind of him being in sort of the caster position. He feels like the recoil of it, and you can see, even from a distance, you can see his face well enough to where you can distinguish emotions, sort of like you're watching a play almost. Like you can see distinct emotions. And you can see conflict on his face. Like you can see sort of a mashing of like a remorseful shame, and also a like forceful determination. Like it's like you can see on his face, it's like, I did what I had to do, but that doesn't mean I liked it. You know?
Yeah.
And seeing him now, and Kelfor, you would have seen him as well. You can see a tall, thin man, sort of black hair up on top, just kind of loosely put together, and then streaks of white going through it, sort of a sign of sort of early aging, and heavy scarring across a significant portion of his visible body. And he looks over and sees Drac bull rushing him, Ares like starting to charge, like full like hands on the ground, like start for takeoff. And then Emmy begin
yeah, Emmy's pulling her scythe out to use guiding bolt because she shoots it.
Yeah. And
She wanted to be like Ivanoth with his staff. So she shoots from her scythe.
he looks up and goes, and he'll end his turn. Emmy, it's you.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah, no. I can hear Drac and Ares like, Cam! And Emmy's like, I've read books before.
Just because we haven't doesn't.
Nevia on one shoulder and then Drac and Ares on the other shoulder.
Oh, I'm not loud. Is the thing, is I'm not loud.
It's true.
But I can do a message while screaming.
It's true. I would say with the telepathic ability, you could project volume as well.
Okay. Emmy is going to cast just a little quick guiding bolt up
Oh, okay.
to draw attention.
Mhm.
And she's going to, in her big girl voice, telepathic message. What he has done is done. We have to bring him back now. Enough. So I need big boys, strong boys to bring him in, but he can't be dead.
Don't worry.
He's got to
fix, man.
explain. He's got to explain himself.
Take him in a body bag.
Take him in Hopper.
Nope.
Fine.
He would.
I'll let him breathe in a couple minutes.
He would surely die on the walk back to Kirka.
Y'all are acting like I wouldn't let him poke his head out or put a straw in there for him to breathe.
It's because we wouldn't.
Emmy would. Emmy's
Also,
been.
there is only a limited amount of air. It doesn't reset when you take a breath. It resets over
No,
time.
I know, but if Emmy has a snorkel in Hopper's mouth, that's fresh air. Doesn't matter.
Anyway.
You act like Emmy has not been grounded to where Hopper's like, Dad. I have to.
He has never done that.
And he has to go into the timeout pouch.
He has never done that.
Emmy has. Emmy has. She's done something perceivably wrong.
His mouth
She's like,
doesn't stretch.
Well, she knows, and she's
His
just
mouth is like this big.
yeah, I know. She's like, I did a
your
bad
hand in, baby.
thing. She's trying to get in there, and he's like, ah.
Kill.
That is
Okay,
what
so
I do to
that's
our
your
big
turn?
boys.
Okay. It is Ares' turn. And
Whether or not they listen.
she also takes a full dash, but heeding your advice, she will not go into a rage. But will can like rush him. Drac, it's back to you.
All right, 70 feet. Yeah, I essentially hear that in my head. Full dash.
Yep.
And as I go, the full 80 feet, I stop at the 70, and I just put up my hammer right to him. We need to talk, and you're coming with us.
I'm not resisting.
All right, then.
Yeah, and now Ares and Drac, they have him holding hands between them, and every now and then they do a wee. They do a wee.
Only
Yeah,
one
with
side
the
is his head, and
extremely
another
tall
side is his
lady,
feet.
man.
Yeah, exactly. What like they
Jump
do at a
rope.
park. No, yeah, like they're doing at a park with their kids.
Hey, Emmy.
No. Each one of them has one of his hands.
He is the
Yeah.
jump rope.
Wee.
Emmy, come on.
Emmy's not good at jump rope, and I think you know that.
I'm not.
I don't know why I just imagined Emmy trying to jump and then
I mean, it would be amazing character building if she was like the double Dutch fucking queen, but she's not. She saw the movie Jump In, and she was like, "Whoa!" and then couldn't do it.
Yeah. Hopper had one of those like car TVs with the VHS player in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have no newfangled DVDs. My mom was scared of the radio signals going to my brain. We don't-
Pirated anti 5G.
I'm vaccinated though. It was only the radio waves.
So, tooth in my arm.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't have no electronic toothbrushes for the same damn reason. All
right,
in
I'm
the
gonna
other
escort
one
this
was
guy
moving.
back.
Yeah. Ares made an intelligence check, so she knows to bind his hands and
Gag him.
cover his mouth. As much as having a subtle spell caster does help some.
We can also blindfold him. That
is
would
true.
take one thing away.
They can only cast subtle spells so much.
That is true.
We don't have to blindfold him.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
now.
this.
We can do it once we're all back with the party. We can undo it.
So, Kelfor and Ivanov. Ivanov, you're rushing through with Nevia and Kelfor.
Gives you the jump scare of your life. Like that old
Learning to
video
fly.
thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like that old video thing where you have to follow the car on that New England road and then the face jumps out and scares you. That's what Kilfor does.
What the fuck happened?
Where am I?
So, I got this, which it's a book. I think it's his favorite book here, and I hand him the book. Looks
Okay.
like he can complete a spell without a book, and I think he finished the ritual. So I'm gonna run back and probably beat the shit out of him. You're welcome to join if you want.
I love the concept
that
of like
way,
him
baby.
like bound, being like led on either side by Drac and Ares, and Kelfor just runs in and RKO's him.
He sees him again. Not again.
No. Wait.
I gave up! But yeah, immediately after I hand him that, and I immediately think, well, either something got summoned over there or some bad shit's about to happen. Let's finish the guy who started it to see if maybe that'll end it, and then I'll just run back.
I never get a chance to respond. I'm just like, okay. I'm on my way. I'm gonna start reading this.
Yeah, but don't read and run. You'll get car sick. You'll throw
I'm
up.
flying.
You'll throw up.
worse.
You'll still throw up.
All I'm
I'll be
imagining,
fine.
and I quote, is just like, here I'm like, and you're like, what? And I'm already gone. What?
But what?
If I tried to read
Okay.
and fly,
I'll be
So,
fine.
Ivanov, while you're doing it, I'd say make 2 checks. One investigation and one arcana.
Okay.
Or history, if you wanted to replace that with the investigation.
They're both the same, so.
I will be. Right.
I got
No.
a 19 plus. I'm just gonna put Arcana on that one, so a 30 on Arcana,
Yep.
and I got a 20 dirty on History.
All right. So, looking at the cover of this book, you've learned like general like dating and stuff like that. This thing is ancient.
Yeah, it looks like it. Who the fuck
Like-
does their books in iron anymore?
Well, it just has like iron like engravings on it.
I know.
essentially. But yeah, like if using earthly dating like as like history as reference, this is like Old Testament. Like this is like in terms of the world of Aron, this is like maybe tens of thousands of years old.
Fucking damn. The fuck is still alive?
And you open it and flip through it, and you're looking at these sigils, and you see that each individual one is slightly different, but when they connect to make a whole between all 10 of the rituals, it creates a how deep do I want to go? A 30 is very high.
I got a 30. That's a one step below a natural 20 plus 11.
Yeah, a 30 is in the top tier of rolling. So looking at this, it seems to be an incredibly powerful spell. But on its own, it doesn't do much. But you can see, like, you get an image of the full thing. And you see that if like it is in numerals of 10. It is 10 rituals to create one completed ritual, and 10 full rituals to complete the spell.
What did I happen to miss? I apologize.
A lot of lore. A lot of magic
Ivanov is
stuff.
looking at the book. And essentially it is 10 of these small rituals to create a full ritual, and then 10 full rituals to complete the casting of the spell. And looking at them, because you don't get much information on the other ones, but you can see general sigils of the completed spell. And this one is on my symbols page. This one sort of spirals into a center point with several circles surrounding it. And while the image itself isn't familiar, you like, it's kind of like looking at like old like Gaelic English, where it's like if you squint and read it out loud, you can kind of make out what it's saying, you know. But you recognize this symbol as an early incarnation of an enchantment symbol, like a ritual. And looking at the rest, there are several that you don't recognize immediately, at least. But there are a few. There's the sort of upturn, like catty corner square, like diamond kind of shape, that is inherent of necromancy. You see the sigil of an eye, which is representative of divination. And looking at it, you can see the bottommost one is of has a triangle at the center, which is the universal symbol for evocation. And so you're able to recognize a few of them, and like looking at it, you can see some similarities kind of tracing through all of the spells, and looking at the closer up versions of this version of the casting of the ritual. It is, you have never seen, nor can you really comprehend the scale of the power of this spell. You can tell it is reaching out somewhere that is, as you can make out, not where with your level of knowledge, but you can tell it is reaching somewhere extraplanar.
Lovely.
Fuck. Fuck. Just muttering profanity as I'm reading through this.
Nevia's just quietly listening as she's running next to you. Okay, that doesn't sound good.
No, this is bad. This is very bad.
But with your level of knowledge, and with the fact that this is a flip through while you're running through a swamp or flying through a swamp, your full attention can't be dedicated to it. So that's the extent of the information that you're able to discern.
Okay.
Kelfor, as you're running back, you run past the group walking the other way, like the way you just came.
I posted that because that's what I imagine it being.
Oh, yeah.
Haha! Boy!
But yeah, you run past the group and you're like, wait, was that? And you reach the ritual site to find it completely empty. And then you turn around and run back to the group and meet up with them.
If I meet the group, I grab the man's collar and I'm just like, what the fuck did you do?
He is bound and gagged, and his head is down, and as you kind of pull him, he's just like keeping his head down, not resisting really, and just walking with Dragon Ares.
Emmy's gonna, with a little bit of sternness, just say enough.
We're gonna have a little chat with him once we meet up with everyone else.
I get my
They all
gun
right?
ready. Oh, we talk about
Yeah.
Nevia and Ivanov?
Everyone good?
Yeah, everyone's fine. I don't know what happened, but either we get answers or this guy gets a casket.
We have to understand the ramifications of what he has done, and we have to do that if he is alive. We get him back, and we will question.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine and everything, but I feel like this is one of those types where even if they finish what they done, they're just gonna be in their own little slump. So getting questions out of that's gonna be a little bit hard.
We're mighty good persuaders.
I literally look. Oh wait, Nevia was with me. No one else was. Shit. I can't point at the ears.
I still look at you and I'm just like, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Emmy also is aware of the mighty good persuasion that everyone aside from her has.
Not really.
I got 2 more. I just look at my haymaker. I'm like, I got 2 more charges. So
He's only got 2 ears.
that's where the gun comes in.
Let's get him back.
I will have my gun trained on him the entire time, ready to blow off anything if I see anything.
The whole way back, you guys
Does he have
meet up
his blindfold on? So
it's up to you guys. If you blindfold.
Yes, I would blindfold him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Go for
keep him
blindfolded up. So
blindfolded.
yeah.
Emmy just wants to be able to see and sort of read the type of grief that is on his eyes, and if it is similar to that of the doctor's before he died. But she can wait until we're back.
Right. Yeah, hard to get a read when his mouth and eyes are covered. Yeah, you guys, Ivanov, you see the group returning, walking back your direction with a tall, thin man dressed in black.
What?
Bound.
What the fuck happened?
He surrendered, apparently.
Did he finish the ritual or?
Yeah.
Shit. Shit.
We need to figure out what exactly he did.
Did the book have his porn stash in it? What's going on?
You opened the book. You looked through it.
I don't know how wizards get on, dude.
That's true. Oh, these sigils have great curves.
If this is pornographic, by God, I am not into this.
Well, yeah, because I know
This is bad. This is very bad.
I get my gun loaded. How bad?
It'd be better if we got answers from him first, because
Yeah.
I don't fully, to my knowledge, knows what this means. All I know is
Can Emmy read the book?
if you want to look at it,
You're welcome to look at it, yeah.
yeah. Basically, all I can tell you is You know how all of the previous ritual casters have been making a circle of rituals?
Yeah.
They're basic. All of those amount to one completed, like, big ritual.
Oh,
And then, if 9 more of those are completed, a spell beyond anything I've ever read or seen is upon us. And I still don't fully know what it is.
Delayed fireball too.
My God, I hope not.
It's just a big
Do
fireball.
I need to make a roll, Matt?
Yeah,
Do I need
like
to roll-
Meteor
Yeah.
from the famous warrior wizard Sephiroth.
Yeah. What are you looking to? What knowledge are you looking to gain from?
I'm wanting to gain the knowledge that Ivanoff has gained from the book.
I see. So you would make an an Arcana check. I mean, Ivanoff is there, and like you guys have a good 45-minute walk back, so I think Ivanoff can explain
Yeah.
pretty concisely. But if you want new knowledge from it, potentially, then you could take a look at it.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll roll really quick. My understanding comes. I rolled a 20, so
A natural
Hey.
20?
A natural
Nat
20?
19 plus 1
Oh, okay.
because I have
Dirty
Oh,
20.
okay.
That's still pretty good.
Still good. Looking at it, the arcane is not your field of expertise. But something interesting that strikes you is that a lot of magic inherently is interwoven even slightly with some divine, because of sort of just the way that mortal beings were created by gods, so they have some innate divinity within them, and that is also channeled when casting. It is just like when casting a fireball, it would be like 95% arcane, or even up to 99, but you would always have a little bit of arcane or of divine just naturally within it. But looking for what you know, it looks like none of these rituals contain any divinity. They are 100% arcane.
You relay that, Emmy?
Emmy is flipping through the pages as everyone is talking, and she's doing that autism thing of going, of processing. Emmy would like to look at the fellow magic user, Ivanhoe. There is no divinity. There's no divinity in these. There's none. It's devoid of all. It's only Archon. She's going to keep reading through and see if there's just any relevance to clerics. Like if there's any place for a cleric in this book to where she could use her own knowledge. But since divinity is void,
I would say really the only other detail you're able to grasp is you don't see any of the rituals containing any sort of divine content or anything. So you could rule out the theory that it's like the arcane schools and then nature and divine magic, since all of these are arcane in their sigil makeup, even if you don't recognize what the symbols mean. Like, you know the divine symbols very well, and you don't see any of those. The closest would be necromancy, but that is arcane necromancy and not divine necromancy. But as you look, and kind of with Ivanoth's help a little bit, you see some blank spots kind of in the sigils, like the ritual symbols, that are kind of meant for the caster putting their own sort of, I don't want to say signature, but like their own magic into it.
Their own motivation.
Yeah, their own capabilities. And you see that the necromancy one is the most blank. So you think there could be room to where divine could be essentially injected into that ritual in particular, since necromancy is sort of that in between magic of arcane and divine, to where it would be beneficial if you want to cast the most powerful spell you can to merge the two more so than just purely doing the arcane side.
Amy's gonna look to Ivanov and say, "We have many, many questions to ask. It's dangerous." And she'll keep reading.
The little gears are like spinning fucking rapidly in Ivanoth's head. And as soon as the fact that there's almost no divine magic, something clicks, and he immediately just blurts out without thinking, this spell is used to essentially be greater than a god.
What?
Something... Whatever rich...
Man, you.
Your
Delphia
timing is
wandered off into the
magnificent.
swamp to take a piss and then came back at that line.
Your timing is impeccable.
That's usually how it'd be. I piss on great time. What about becoming a god?
I don't know about becoming a god, but throughout this entire book, there is no mention at all of divine magic. It is all purely arcana. That is something more, I wouldn't say exclusive to humans, but it's something we crave because it's the closest power we get. Being independent.
Make I'd say history check.
Okay.
Ivanov.
Only Ivanov.
Yeah.
That would be a 19.
19. Okay. Yeah, you know that sort of in the way of like sort of in the way that the three separations of mages operate, divine magic is sort of like wizards, where it is learned knowledge given from someone else. Warlocks are more like nature, where it is from a separate source but not like directly interceded. And then arcane is distinctly human. It is sorcery. It is innate in people. And that is, like you said, a big thing that separates gods from men. In that gods, within reason, can't project arcane as well as a human could, but they are much more powerful.
Yes.
So
That's exactly the point I'd like say. And I reiterate, while there is no divine like magic in this book, so and if all apparently 10 schools of magic, I thought there was only 7 up until now, but
What's the other
if
3?
if we don't know yet. There's some of these I don't even recognize. Like, no matter, I can faintly make out some, like, connections, but I can't exactly pin down what these other 3 schools of magic are. But the point being, if all of 10 of them were to, say, converge onto a single point, and one target inherits such a power, that's essentially probably even more powerful than a god itself. So my only guess is and from what I could tell, the magic that went out, I didn't see it, but in the ley lines of the words in this book, it's going to somewhere beyond our world. So either someone's trying to become a god or kill a god.
Did we already ask him anything about this, or has he stayed silent?
He's been silent. Like, head down, disassociated, just walking alongside you guys.
I don't think these rituals are to empower the person making them. I think they're to empower someone else.
Yeah.
It stands to reason that they do it for someone else.
Yeah.
We need to
Oh.
get him back to the inn, and we need to surround him and ask questions.
Yeah.
That's my thought exactly.
Okay.
Any information we can get, we need to get it now.
Question, Ivanov. If I break his fingers, could he do magic?
For an extent, well, from what I can gather, he can do the same thing I can. And he can, very limited albeit, but he can cast without verbal or somatic components. So, well, it
Well, that's
probably
annoying.
would. Yes, extremely. It would help for the most part, but he could still cast probably quite a few times and even more so powerful spells without it.
With how vacant his demeanor is now after completing the ritual, I don't think it stands that he will do more harm.
I think if he were to try to attack us now, he probably already would.
Yeah.
Emmy nods.
This doesn't seem natural that he would immediately just give up.
That's
And
why it worries me even more about what he summoned. Or at
So-
least what he sent something off to.
yeah, I
We
think it
stopped
would be-
2 of these, though, right?
yes, but it's
You stopped 3. Well,
We stopped
you stopped
3.
2 before this one. This is the 3rd one you've encountered.
this one's we've stopped too, but it's not unlikely that whoever is doing this is going to find replacement.
We also need to
That's-
talk to your oh god, what is that fucking, what's
My
the one,
teacher?
yeah, your old teacher we found in Tharge. Because now we have more of this information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Olimir.
Yeah, we need to bring it
I-
up to him.
I agree. Because
Alright.
it seems even he didn't have full knowledge of what's going on here.
And we don't have any time to waste.
Right?
Let's
So
get
this
back to the
conversation
town and
goes-
we'll go.
As you're walking back to town, and after a bit, you return. You go back to the tavern, I assume,
Yeah.
and as you enter, you see a couple people, like the bar hand, look up and be like,
We need a room.
you guys have a room.
We need to go to there.
We need a not disturb sign.
Put a sock on the door. But as you enter, you see Rickett kind of shifty, like looks up and takes a moment to like look and then like backs up into a corner, like trying to get away.
Yeah.
Well, that's solid confirmation. The rituals in question were likely something to do along the lines of these people who are affected.
Yep.
Wait. Who was the person that was missing?
Nen.
We have to ask where Nen is.
Yeah. I
Because
would
we had
like
to find.
know.
We had to find out if she was part of this ritual.
Yeah.
Alright. I say let's immediately go to the room and not talk to anyone.
Yeah.
So, you guys take him upstairs, set him down in a chair, bind his legs to the chair, and get to asking him questions. And that is where we'll pick up next time. Slightly
Lovely
shorter.
folks. I must head to bed. I have to be at work tomorrow
Yeah.
instead of being
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, shorter stream than usual, but this is my first day working
was
Sunday,
effective.
so I'm tired. It's 2 hours 41 minutes. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And like a whole 11 of those minutes was trying to figure out if we were live.
That's true. Well, like 20 minutes was the intro and recap. But the yeah, we will probably have say probably 3-ish episodes left in the season. Thereabouts.
Damn.
Depends
Oh,
on
no.
how long the you guys spend questioning this guy.
All day.
All session. 5 hours of interrogation.
Thank you.
But yeah, so next week as we bring the season leading toward its resolution. Yeah, so then we'll see you next week, assuming that everything goes well and no one else gets COVID.
I'm looking at you, James.
It's been 2 years
At
and I
this
still
point-
haven't had it, so
Where is he?
At this point, if James got it, it would be just, it'd make no sense.
Too little, too.
Bye, everybody.
But fare thee well.
Have
Bye,
a great night,
everybody.
guys.
as he had well met. Farewell.
See you guys next week.